everybody, it's Stacy Blends and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a couple of weeks. Unfortunately, I was very much under the weather, so it's been a little while, but I am back and feeling better. And today I decided to do a little tutorial on how to do makeup for people with glasses, because I know me personally, before watching YouTube or any of that, it was the hardest thing in the planet to do my makeup before I, grew up and bought myself contacts. But yeah, so this is a little video and hopefully it'll help all the other girls and guys out there that also wear glasses all the time, and hopefully it'll help you guys out. So if you'd like to figure out how to do this look with glasses, and for those without, go ahead and watch too. Please keep watching. Okay, so I'm gonna start with removing my glasses. I already started out with my eyebrows, and I'm gonna start with taking off my glasses, step one. And this will be hard. I've never done this before. So for all of you who have done your makeup without glasses, which basically without sight, I completely sympathize. So let's get started. No glasses. I'm practically blind. Okay. First thing we're gonna do, well, I already did my eyebrows, and I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyelids. Hold on. First I gotta find everything. I'm so blind. The first thing I'm gonna use is Air Patrol by Benefit. A couple of dots on each eye. And then I just take my finger and blend that in. And a lot of times I do my eyes first, especially if I'm gonna do like anything smoky, because if there's any fallout, then you can just wipe it away with a beauty wipe or a makeup wipe. Okay, then I'm gonna take my Tarte Shape Tape in tan. I know, I use 2 primers for my eyeballs. I just do about a dot on each eye. And this will also highlight underneath my eyebrows. Just take your moist beauty blender, the smaller side. I know I'm making awesome faces right now. Sometimes if there's some left over, I'll just put it underneath to start concealing my bags under my eyeballs. And actually, I haven't done my eyebrows in a while, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a brush. Where are you, my little brush? I'm gonna get my concealer brush and I will be right back. Okay, and we're back. So I have my hand dandy brush. This is from Sonia Kashuk. This is brush number 110. I got it at Target. And I'm going to take a little bit more of that Shape Tape concealer on the back of my hand. I'm going to just carve out my brows because I haven't gone in a while to get my eyebrows done, and they're looking a little rough. So, and you notice I keep taking my glasses off and on because it's always good to double check your work with your full sight. So I do that a lot. So I just take a little bit on that Sonia Kashuk brush, and I'm just carving out my brows. And then your brows don't look like so much of a hot mess. This concealer is so amazing. It's really hydrating, which is really nice because I have really, really dry skin. Take my beauty blender again and go ahead and blend that out. And they look so much better. Nice and carved. I'm actually going to be setting my concealer. Oops, I'm dropping stuff all over the place. So this is actually the new Kathleen Lights palette by Morphe, and I've been playing around with it and it is amazing. It's really pigmented. I love all the colors. So I'm going to use this Sonia Kashuk brush number 109 and get a little bit on my brush and set that concealer. Same Sonia Kashuk brush, if I can speak English, and the number 109, and I'm going to go ahead and pick out my transition shade. I think I'm going to go with, it's the middle on the bottom row, and basically what you want to do is put that just in your crease and use like a windshield wiper motion, tap off the excess. And just put that in your crease. Windshield wiper motions. Just so it doesn't look super crazy when you add anything darker above or anything lighter below. You always want to have a nice transition shade. And I always bring it up down a little bit on the outer V. Okay, so next I'm gonna do a little bit darker shade on the outer V. So I think, okay, so I think I'm gonna use this really pretty burgundy shade and use that on my outer V. So the fluffy brush is really good for your transition shade. So you want to use a little bit of a smaller, tighter brush on the outer V so it's more pigmented. So I'm going to go ahead and use this Luxie 229 brush that came in my BoxyCharm. And just put a little bit. These shadows are really pigmented, so you don't want to load up your brush too much. Just a little bit, and just put that on your outer V. And if you notice, I'm still leaving my lid pretty empty because we're going to do a little bit of sparkle later. Yeah, it's starting to look really, really nice. And I'm not going to do anything too crazy. Start to darken that crease. I'm going to use the same brush. See, this is like the tiniest bit. And I'm going to add that to my outer V. And I'm going to go back in with that other blending brush that I had, the Sonia Kashuk one, and dip back into that same transition color and just blend it out some more. Okay, I'm actually going to take this e.l.f. smudge brush. It says smudge brush, but I mean, you can use the brush for whatever you want to use it for. Take off my glasses, And then I'm going to go ahead and use this really pretty gold reflective shade and put that on my lid. So take a good amount. And it's so pigmented. Sometimes you add a little bit of spray to make it really stand out. But as you can see, you don't even need that. As you can see, I'm really pressing instead of swiping. And that's what makes that shade really stick. And this is a really pretty color. Just one more time, you're going to want to just blend those two together. Just in the outer V, in with the gold. Just so it's not like gold and then, you know, black. So they really blend well. Like so. Looks really pretty. This is, I believe, their blusher brush. Blusher. Oh, this is the powder brush, sorry. Real Techniques powder brush, if I can say words. And just, if you have any fallout, just wipe that away. And since we haven't done our face makeup yet, we're good to go, which is really, really nice. Alright, so for my foundation today, actually, you know what? We're gonna start with another primer. This is like a little tiny baby sample size. This is the PoreFessional by Benefit. If I can get some out. So I just take a little bit. You don't need a lot. And I'm just gonna really put it on my T-zone, which is the area where I have, like, you know, really heavy pores, big pores. And put it back right here. And you really want to just press it into your skin so it's actually filling in those pores. And yes, I have a lovely little George, the pimple, right here. He's fun, but we're gonna cover him up, so it's fine. Okay, so now that I have put on my primer, I'm gonna go ahead and put on my foundation. I'm actually using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the color Caramel. So I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand to warm up the product. I'm going to use like 3 pumps. And I'm just going to dot that around my face. The pimple is going to get covered up real soon because he has to go. Don't forget underneath your chin and such, because you want to have that nice little line where it's obvious that you have makeup on. So you want to blend it all in. And then take your wet beauty blender again and start blending that in. And really you want to be patting it or bouncing it, as they say, as opposed to swiping it. And don't forget your ears. And if my hair would get out of the way, I would be able to do the rest of my forehead. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and warm up my face with a little bit of bronzer. This is going to be the Hoola bronzer, also from Benefit. I promise this is not a video provided by Benefit. I just love their products. I'm taking this really big brush by Sephora. This is the Pro Featherweight Powder Brush, number 91. And I'm just going to go ahead and warm up my face. Also put a little bit on the sides of my nose, just in the middle of my face and under my nose, under my lips, just a little bit. And next we're going to move on to our blush. And today I'm going to be using the Tarte Celebrated Blush, and I'm also going to be using my Real Techniques blush brush for a little bit of blush. So just lightly tap off the excess and get those cheeks. And next is highlight. So I'm going to be using the Becca highlighter in Moonstone. If I can get it open, that would be great. Okay, I'm going to use this fan brush from Eco Tools. And actually, one of the tricks that I love doing is just spraying myself with some setting spray and then applying it, and your highlights like boom. So we're gonna go ahead and do that first. So this is the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. And apply your highlight. I'm going to do a little bit down my nose and my cupid's bow, my chin, and a little bit on my forehead. Okay, highlight is done. And next we're going to do our lip, and I'm actually going to do a combination. I'm going to be doing the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color, and this one is in the shade Forever. So go ahead and apply that one. To lighten it up a little bit, I'm going to put the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in Dulce, just a little bit in the center of my lips. Okay, and that's the finished look. So all you girls with glasses out there, don't be afraid to do your makeup too. And even if you wanted to, you can add some lashes. Just make sure they're a little bit on the shorter end because you don't want them to hit your glasses. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will look forward to talking to you guys some more in the future. And thanks for watching. And don't forget to like and comment and subscribe and all that good stuff, and follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. It's all at Stacy Blends. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.